And welcome everybody to part 46 of the Pokemon Gold walkthrough, where we are going to be going downward south to what is a blocked off path. In Generation 2 they decided to add the idea of the fact that trying to get to the next town, it's blocked off, so you have to go south of Pallet Town. So we gotta go take ourselves another route in order to continue on, route number 15, on our way up to Lavender Town in order to acquire the next radio card that gives us the Poke-Flute to be able to wake up Snorlax to be able to continue on. Route 15 is known as one of the longer routes, especially in the first generation, with a pack full of trainers to go against, and in Generation 2 it is no different, other than the fact that a little bit easier in this route. I'm going to be taking use of Pidgeot still, because Pidgeot's still the under-leveled one of the whole entire group, and surprisingly actually goes through this whole entire route like it's nothing up until around the very end, where there's just one little difficulty aside, but it doesn't cause for any sort of problems. First, this whole entire route is basically essentially a field trip, because you're going against a bunch of school kids and teachers this whole entire route. First school kid here has nothing but electric types. You think that would be a disadvantage to Pidgeot. However, keeping Mud Slap on Pidgeot was in fact a very good sanctuary, because of the fact that it, especially for ones like Magnemite who are part steel and part electric, doing quadruple the damage, it is quite a big hit, as well as lowering down the accuracy, which does help throughout this whole entire trainer battle here. And then the rest is just simple wing attacks. We're going with some normal types, some grass types, bug types, a couple water types, but with how high a level Pidgeot is, it's kind of easy to go right through it with little to no problems. Anyways, looking at route number 15, of course, we do have some stats to go through in order to capture any of these Pokemon. The grass is in the northern part of the road, which has a little ledge that obviously you cannot go through. You need a Pokemon, which I do have Oddish, that knows the move Cut, in order to, at the very eastern part of route number 15, just cut down a tree in order to go to the northern half, where you can get some grass to capture some Pokemon, and I do believe there is also a PP up. Let me just double check that. Yes, indeed, which I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be who I'm going to be using that on, and for what move. But until then, some stats to go through. Night Arena, Gold Silver version, 30% chance all across the board. Crystal version, 30% chance in the morning and afternoon, however no chance at night. Same with Nidorino, 30% chance all across the board in Gold and Silver. Crystal version, there is no chance at night. All three versions, there's a 1% chance, and I do believe that there is also a herd of them, a swarm of them, every once in a while, if you go into the right times into the radio, tuning into the radio to find out what days those particularly are. Pidgeotto, Gold, Silver, and Crystal version, 20% morning and afternoon, no chance at night. Gold, Silver version, Hoppit, 15% chance in the morning, 19% in the afternoon, and no chance at night, while in the Crystal version, it's 19% chance in the morning and afternoon with no chance at night. Quagsire, Gold, Silver version, 4% chance in the morning, 19% at night, no chance in the afternoon, and the Crystal version only a 39% chance at night. Venonat, Crystal version only, 30% chance at night, with Venomoth, Crystal version only, 10% chance at night, and then Noctowl in all three versions with only 20% chance at night. So a good place to get yourself a Nidorino or a Nidorino already high enough level that you can learn the moves that you want to teach them before giving them the Moonstone to go to Nidoqueen and Nidoking. I think this is the only place that you can get yourself a Chansey in the Gold, Silver, and Crystal version, but again, you have to wait for a swarm to go about in order to get a good chance of capturing them. Because, unless you really want to walk around for endless amount of times for a 1% chance of catching it, it may take you some time, but hey, I know some people that are willing to go out of their way to do that. And of course, a Venonat and a Venomoth. Personally, I really do like the combination. Bug, Poison, not exactly the best combination on that. However, the fact that Venomoth can learn Psychic moves as well gives you some Bug, Psychic, and Poison type moves that really help out a general group that you can take away. And again, with the Psychic type being pretty powerful against all types, other than, of course, other Psychics, Dark and Ghost. But then again, that's why you would be having Bug type moves as well. I know in Generation 2 it's not most ideal because bug-type moves aren't really all that good, but once you hit around Generation 4, getting ones like Signal Beam and Bug Bite are actually pretty essential for bug types, and again, especially when going against, dark types who are pretty much only weak to fighting and bug type. It's kind of what you'd go out of your way to try and get. But again, this whole entire part bases around going against a load of trainers just to continue on, and then the next couple parts there's going to be a lot of trainer battles we're going to be going through in order to get ourselves up to Lavender Town, in order to get to the once was a graveyard, which is now a radio tower, in order to get the radio card that is needed. I know this is something I haven't gone through in a while. It's just because it just completely passes over my head. Trainers that you can get phone numbers from. Teacher Hillary, the one that we went against, that had an A-Palm and a Cubone. And then Schoolboy Billy, which, is the one we're going against right now, 2 Paris, Poliwhirl, and a Ditto. So if you ever want to go against a Poliwrath and 2 Parasects and a Ditto, go ahead. One thing that I really liked about Generation 4, and I can't remember, because here's the thing about getting phone numbers. I'm pretty sure I went over it, but I think I started doing this series about a year ago, so it's been a while. I don't remember every little thing that I've gone over. But there's only a certain amount of numbers that you can hold within your phone book. I think Generation 4, Heart Gold, Soul Silver changed this. I think you can get everyone's phone number. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure that there is only a select few that you would need to get. Somebody's calling me, but I'll have to give them a call back once this is all said and done. Excuse me. But obviously, in this generation, there's only a certain amount you can get, which is kind of why I haven't gone really too far on my way to get a lot of phone numbers, other than just the nostalgic ones. I think that we already got the call from youngster Joey about wanting to do a rematch. One of these videos, I will go back and do rematch battles just for the hell of it. But I kind of just want to keep this thing going. I already did a couple rematch battles in a past video, and there really is no point. But again, only having a certain amount, you just got to choose, which one do you think would be the most fun to go up against once again. But again, in Generation 4, I think that they changed it to where you have an unlimited amount. But even if you don't, the fact that once you beat a trainer, if you can get their phone number, they automatically bring it up, was actually a pretty good idea. I know there's this whole entire thing about RPG where you're supposed to talk to almost every single NPC at least 3 times in order to get a good item or something, or in this case, once you beat a trainer, talk to them again to quite possibly get their phone number. However, it's just a lot more efficient and a lot, what's the word I'm looking for? I seem to have a little bit of a trouble with that, being able to keep certain words in my head. But it's a lot, it's a lot more convenient, basically, to have them just say, oh, by the way, here's my phone number after you beat him, instead of having to go out of your way and re-talk to them. Which is why a lot of these trainers, I had no idea you can get the phone number from them, because I just never really thought to go out of my way in order to try and gain it. So there. Okay, so apparently they're really going to keep trying to call me here, so I'll be right back. And I'm back. Okay. I'm going to have to go through and edit that really quick. Only had about a minute and a half, but they were really pestering on the phone call, so, but what can you do? I completely lost my train of thought. In conclusion, it's very convenient that they, can ask for your phone numbers and you don't have to go too far away to get it. Obviously, because we're down this route, going with schoolboys and teachers, stay in school, don't do drugs. There's a very awkward way of coming back. What the hell was I gonna say? I got nothing. I can't remember exactly what it was I was gonna be talking over, which is why I had that very random ass stay in school, don't do drugs sort of thing. I do believe this is the last trainer that we do go against, and then I head up to get the PP up and leave it at that, and then continue on with the next. I do believe Route 16 is obviously separate, going upward north. That's kind of the same thing. I'm being very redundant here. As you can see, I am very unable to talk, so just ignore me. I'm just going to be right here, just swaying through, not caring. Got the PP up. And essentially, next time on the Pokemon Go walkthrough, we will be taking on route number, I do believe it is 16. And just see where we go from there. See you guys.